Hello everyone, and welcome back to One-Off Let's Plays, the series where I show off games in my collection that I wouldn't actually make a full LP out of, and today I'm showing off Burnout for the GameCube. Why for the GameCube? I'm not too sure really. I don't think there's much differences compared to the other versions, and the GameCube's the one that I just happen to have and things, so you know. And I'm going to continue out saving for now, just because it's a one-off and stuff, and I haven't actually got too far on my proper data and things, but I just wanted to check and stuff like that. I also wanted to set this to 16 by 9, just to be sure and things, because I mean, like, this game supports, like, sort of widescreen and stuff like that, and I wanted to show that off. I don't know why I just didn't things, but still. What we're going to be doing though is going like in a muscle and things. There's really not a lot of cars available on the first game of the Burnout series, but I still think this is okay because I'm not really too fussed about the cars particularly. I'm more about the gameplay, and the gameplay in this one is actually pretty freaking good if I do say so myself and things, because not only is the frame rate smooth running in 60 frames per second and stuff, but this is more of a racer that requires strategy. So it's not just the case of going from point A to point B, you know, and trying not to crash, basically. You have to come out these ways, basically, in order to not crash, because I'm terrible at this game and stuff, but I want to show it off anyway. Where basically, you'll notice that there's this little meter, like, down to the bottom right and things, and what you want to do is try to build that a lot faster, and how you usually do this is by having like close misses, or near misses shall I say, which is actually easier said than done, which basically builds up your meter and things. So even though, you know, you are racing and stuff, you need to find out these ways so you can build your meter to the top, and when you do, you get given like this speed boost and things which you can then use, but also you can't just use the speed booster either, you got to use it really wisely. There's also another thing that you can do on this, where basically if I freaking hell, what a bad crash that was and things. If you go like to the opposite side of the road, in this case, let me just do a drift and then go past it like that, you notice it says oncoming and stuff. So how else you can do it, and that is, god damn it man, this is going horrible. I'm going to leave it in though. It's like if you're on the opposite side of the road, you know, where traffic is coming towards you, it says oncoming and it builds it up. Like you'll notice right here and things, when I'm on this side, look at that meter just build up all the way because I'm on the wrong side of the road and things. And also you can get near misses at the same time, and your meter can just go all the way to the top, and then when you hold down the R button you can just fly ahead and things. It's also fun when you try to do it without crashing as well, which is easier said than done, as you can see. It's also fun to just sometimes crash on purpose on this game, I find, and stuff. But that's the thing that I like about it. Now, I have played Burnout 2, Point of Impact, and Burnout 3 Takedown, but I haven't really played a lot of the single-player mode, so I don't know if these modes apply as well. I know for sure that, you know, in Burnout 3 Takedown, you can take out cars in style and blow stuff up, and it's such a demolition of a game and stuff like that, but still. You know, this one, I don't know, I just like the fact that this one is not just racing, you know, because, I mean, that's what I really like in races, I think. That's probably like why I enjoy like the kart series as well, you know, like Mario Kart and Crash Team Racing and things like that. Because while you are racing and stuff, you know, you have to come up with strategies for like your weapons and shortcuts and things. And I don't know, I just like it a lot really. Also, what place am I? I am third. Wonderful. This is really not going too good so far. Hopefully I'll be able to catch up on things as let's see, I reckon we'll do 3 laps on this, and then that will do it, really. Also, whenever you crash and stuff, you start to lose money and things. I don't know what the money's for exactly. Maybe it's to buy, like, other cars and things, but I don't know, because it's actually been a while since I've played Burnout. But I do know that the first time I played this, I was actually quite impressed by what you could do on it, you know, like, for a racer in general and things. Plus, it also runs really smooth. I don't know what all the other ones are like. I hope it's not like the Sonic Heroes side of things, where basically, Sonic Heroes and that, you know, the best version of it to a lot of people in that is the GameCube version, because it runs at 60 frames per second and doesn't have as much glitches and things, because the PS2 version, the frame rate is all over the shop. It's not programmed very well in places, and it's just, it's not a very good version of the game really, and I hope it's not the same for Burnout either, Because, I mean, this is, like, no problems at all with, like, the GameCube version I'm playing things. Unless maybe there's, like, problems with the GameCube version, but I really do not know. That's all I can say. Because usually I'm the person in that likes to, you know, I find like a game, I always like to get the best version of the game first and things. In fact, that's why I have, like, the original Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure. Because apparently, even though, you know, there's Sonic Adventure DX for the GameCube and stuff, it's apparently more buggy than the original Dreamcast version and things. So basically meaning that the Dreamcast version is more fixed and a lot better in places. It even has like a child garden on like the Dreamcast version, which you could use with like the Dreamcast's memory card and stuff like that as well, as far as I'm aware. Still, holy crap, there's no way I was going to make it through that tight gap. Never mind. How many laps have we got though? We got like 3 of them, and at the moment I'm second, so I'm actually not doing too bad, I guess. I mean, I was third a minute ago and things, and at the moment I'm catching up to the guy right over there, but still. Usually I would play better at this, but I'm recording this live, and it's a one-off, and I don't see why not. I mean, it's just a load of fun, really, just playing through games like this on the channel. Plus, it's full of content at the end of the day while I make preparations for the next LP coming up. Although I'm actually going like 135 miles an hour, I never noticed that actually up until now. Also, wow, that was sort of a long drift. There we go, that's a much better drift. There we go. So now my thing is all the way built up and things, because drifting is also quite a thing that you want to do, you know, if you want to just make it through and things with ease and stuff like that. In other words, just keep your boost meter built up, sorry. Damn it, I just clipped that edge of the lorry and that in order to get past. Never mind. But I'll tell you one thing that's also really satisfying. Like, even though when you use like a boost, you can actually, while you're using it, still get near misses and oncoming traffic and things. So that basically means when your boost depletes, if you still have like a combo going on of getting near misses and all that, you can fill up your boost gauge again and then use it. You know, so that's what I mean. Just, there's a lot of satisfaction when it comes to like dodging vehicles traveling really fast, because it also applies to your boost meter. It's also really, really good, I must say. Although I can't really hear much of the soundtrack to this game, because I mean, well, you got like vehicle noises going on and things, but I imagine it sounds okay. But I mean, like, it's a racing game, really. So, you know, the soundtrack's just, oh yeah, it suits it, and that will do it, really. Some racing games, though, do have like really freaking awesome soundtracks. I mean, for instance, was it F-Zero? F-Zero's soundtrack is godly. My god. Particularly F-Zero X. And also I just got overtaken by this guy and I need to concentrate. I thought I was actually quite a while ahead of everybody, but still. Anyways, let's see now. So, I'm going to go onto this side of things. You can go onto the proper sides if you want and stuff, but usually I would recommend going onto like the dangerous side, since it most likely will build up your boost meter, and you know, it's pretty much the surefire way to come in first and things, just to make sure that you don't crash into anything or stuff like that. So, wow, I'm actually doing really good on this one so far by the looks of it. Can I actually get it built up again? Oh my god, there had to be a lorry just there! Wonderful. And I had it all built up on the way as well. Also, can you look back? Yeah, with the Z button, I thought so. Because I wanted to see if he was behind me, and oh my god, he's actually on my tail. Jesus Christ, they catch up really quick. Like, I suppose you could say the computers are quite unforgiving in places on this game. But I mean, well, I mean, I'm always up for a challenge. At least they're not hideously unfair, though, like in 1080 snowboarding. My god! The AI in 1080 snowboarding is really, really freaking cruel to you, I must say. Anyway. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Stop drifting. There we go. I was drifting for an eternity then, and he wouldn't actually stop. Holy crap, I thought I nearly crashed into that then, but never mind. Anyway, and that's the end of the race, pretty much. And this is Burnout in a nutshell, really. You just go on to the next one. You can also watch the whole replay if you like. I don't know if you can change the camera angle or anything, though, can you? Let me just have a look. No. So you pretty much just watch it like this then, by the looks of it. Yep. So, yeah, if you want to watch how good you are at this, or just watch me crash on the very first thing, look at me, man, I'm out of control on the first thing. Ah, that's wonderful. But, let's see, do I want to continue or quit race? I think you get the main gist, the gist of how this thing works, though, you know. And some of the later levels than that. You know, there's more curves, there's more turns, there's more traffic coming your way and stuff like that. And yeah, that's honestly all I have to say to it, really. This is why I'd make it a one-off, because each race is pretty much the same, just in a different environment, really, but with more bends and turns. There's really not a lot to say, if you ask me. Anyways, Worst Driver's wonderful. So, this has been one of Let's Plays of Burnout for the GameCube. You can pick this game up on PS2, GameCube, obviously. I don't know if it's for the Xbox or anything. You might have to do your research into what the game's available on. And it's a pretty cool racer. I suppose you could say it's dated compared to other Burnout games, like Burnout Paradise for the Xbox 360, which is... I remember playing that a while back at a mate's, and I was... Wow, such a good game. And, yeah, it's good though when it started off the series, and honestly I think it still holds up today pretty well, if you can play it right, you know? So take care guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one-off video, and I'll see you in more of them.